Well, hello there again, my bowfishing brethren. This is Tim Daniels from THS Sporting Center and my first bowfishing video of 2022. You know, for me, in 2022 here, it's been a very strange spring. You know, sometimes I've been able to get out in March, and in all the years past, all the least memorable ones, I've been out in April several times, and this was one of those situations where I wasn't even able to get out until May. Any night that seemed to have calm enough winds, it was below freezing. Any other night, it was either way too windy or raining. So April was a really tough month.
I thought for sure I would have that one.
In this video here, the lighting that I'm using is basically a combination of Volgrum LEDs and Arrow LEDs. It's filmed on a GoPro Hero 8, mounted on a pole which is about 8 feet up and tilted back at probably about a 15-degree angle. This helps give you a nice overhead, shot of what's going on around us. Really like that aerial view. Seems to be popular with many as well.
Those are my favorite times.
Yeah. Well, my daughter is finally a college graduate. She graduated from state and ended up getting a nursing degree there. For her high school graduation, I actually bought her one of the very first Oneida custom shop lever action bows. So I got her a nice custom lever action Osprey. And she really loved that bow and still shoots it today. She's been successfully bow fishing for a little over 6 years now. She's been bow fishing before that, but because of her size and strength, there wasn't really too many successful bow fishing trips she had before that. She would poke quite a few fish, but really couldn't get the arrow to stick as well as one would hope. She really enjoys it. It's a great sport, and I really enjoy spending time with her out on the water.
Yay!
We're gonna get a picture of that one.
Wow, that's a fat one.
Yes. The bow of choice for me on this trip is my G-Rex, set at 30 pounds and 27 inches of draw. My daughter is shooting her custom Oneida Osprey at 30 pounds and 26 inches of draw.
You don't got them all that good, I think. No, it doesn't look that great. He's not moving.
Yeah. There we go. Your prongs are sticking out of them there.
Oh, okay.
Good shot, Emily. Yep. No, unscrew them. On this particular trip, both of us are shooting AMS Anchor quick churns. Don't make the mistake and buy the fixed point ones that they have. I guess if you're shooting big heads in deep water or something like that, it's a good tip. But if you like taking fish off your arrow quickly, the quick turn is really the way to go. AMS, that is the best arrow that AMS does offer in my shooting conditions here in Michigan. I'm not a big fan of shooting gars because of possible pass-throughs, so I only shoot them when the conditions are just right, and I usually like shooting big ones. Occasionally I do favor trying to shoot something as tiny as my index finger, but nonetheless, on this night we did see several really nice longnose gar. Whenever you're using a spinner, it is smart to have a line puller. Now, I've wrapped line around limbs and done it that way, but, buying a quality line puller and mounting it in a way in which that you can access it quickly is, I consider, a must when it comes to using any type of spinner.
ready, just in case I miss, okay? Oh! That's right, let me get through it. Yeah, just be ready for another one coming up behind us. Oh, look at that fat one. Oh,
You know, on this particular trip, we seen lots of fish that were in their high teens and several that were into their low 20s. They were just packed full of eggs. This is definitely more of like a pre-spawn or right before the spawn. Activity really starts moving along.
1, 2, 3. That sounds now. All right. Hold on. I got it. There we go.
You had a good grip on
Yeah, I
them?
think in the spine.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Those fatties.
Wow.
I've been shooting a megamouth now for a few years, and I really like it. My daughter Emily is using the Muzzy tournament reel. I own one megamouth 2.0 and one regular megamouth.
You got him. Good shot.
Quite good.
Oh, yeah. You got him okay?
I got it.
All right.
Okay.
Whoa. All right.
Okay.
That's another fatty.
Come on.
Did you unscrew the tip first
I'm
time?
working on it.
You know, I really do like the GoPro format, and with some of the video editing software that you have now, it is absolutely amazing what you can do. Here, Emily and I had basically a simultaneous slow-mo shot here, and I love watching these kind of things. They're fun, you know, whether you call them, you know, double headers, double taps, whatever you want. It's just a great night to be out on the water and be able to get video footage like this.
I just can't think about it. I just can't think about it. Okay. It makes me feel so bad.
I feel that too. I mean, like, I just.
Fish.
It's a fish with a arrow in it.
I own over 13 bowfishing bows. I have a small collection of them. And G-Rex is the best shooting bow, best bowfishing bow that I have ever owned. It points well. Holds on target well, and seems to be very consistent. You know, kudos to that design and the Greenwells for producing such a fine quality product.
Oh man, I got a big one here.
You said you got him?
Oh yeah, I got a
Oh,
fat
wow.
one.
You want a shot or?
No, I think I'll be alright. I might need a gaff though. Okay, that's fine.
You know, using a gaff is one of those things that takes practice, and I still need a lot of practice. One thing I need to do, and make sure you double check, is make sure they're sharp and the tip isn't bent out. And I think that's what I was still battling here a little bit, is that the tips were used from catching dock posts and pulling ourselves in, had bent the post or bent the tip of it in slightly, which made gaffing fish even a little bit more challenging. But I use gaffs, you know, quite a bit for docking. For pulling in fish, obviously, and yeah, hell, I use them for picking up fish off the floor, throwing them back in the barrel. I keep one on each side. Though this is my first video of the year, it is my second trip of the year. It was just, again, the weather's been just so crazy here in Michigan in the month of April, and the places that I go, either the wind was fighting me, or the temperatures were too low, or it was raining. And I really do like enjoying myself. I like being out, being able to shoot nice fish, and not try to shoot them between waves and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. I know that they'll be there, or I'll find them some other time if I can't get out when I would like to.
That's a nice one. Got some stuff going on over here too, but I think that is walleye. Holy shit, look at the size of that walleye. That'd be a great dinner right there. three of us could beat that. Mother, wait, no. Oh, come on, yes, I got him. Big gizzard shad.
You know, gizzard shad are sort of like the chipmunks of the woods. You know, they are fast. They don't ever stop. They're thin. You got to wait till they're broadside. Occasionally, I get to see some pretty big ones, and this one here ended up being 3.5 pounds. My personal best has been 3.8 pounds, which was like 3 pounds 10 ounces. The state record here in Michigan, I believe, is 4 pounds 2 ounces. So I'm getting closer.
Why did I do that?
Because you're awesome. Keep pressure on it. Don't try not to do it unevenly. Just keep even pressure.
Okay.
Even pressure if you can.
I'm doing my best here. He's
That's
on
all right.
the boat.
Just keep on reeling in. Slowly. Okay. That is, oh shit, my arrow's coming off.
I'm trying.
That's all right. You're doing good.
I'm gonna try to be wrapped around.
There we go. Got him though.
You know, I know everybody's got to probably have this happen to them at least once per trip, as the fish like swim right for the damn trolling motor and wrap themselves around it. Hey, you know, there's some times where, you know, you get 2 lines in them, they're wrapped around the motor, or hell, I have to pull up the motor just to untangle the line.
The motor's gonna come up.
Okay.
Good. Look at that.
Okay.
That was a fat fish.
Yeah. Wow, he was swimming fast.
You know, a friend of mine just the other day had purchased a very expensive arrow from me. It's a harsh lock arrow that I also put adapter bushings in there to run normal lighted nocks. And his son had shot the side of that arrow. So when you start whacking fish arrows together, it can get expensive quick.
Oh, I missed one.
Seriously?
Is he a
Don't
wrap?
do that. Yeah, he wrapped around it. Hey, yeah, go around the other way again, buddy. Come on. No, you did. No, go back the other
Do you
way.
want me to pull the arrow a certain way?
Yeah, if you can. Go, yep, counterclockwise.
I'm working on it. There you go.
One more time.
Oh, again?
You know, I'm a bit of a LED light nerd, and one of the things I have on that top deck there is a 10-watt LED light. Now, I have it shining over the fish barrel. This helps you to see the tip of your arrow, maybe work with retying line, whatever it may be. There's even a tape measure down there. But a small light that's on its own switch is a pretty handy choice to have. And when the bugs get really bad, you turn it off. You know, but other than that, I like it on. It just gives you a little bit more to work with, and again, makes the trip a little bit more enjoyable.
It got caught in between like my arrow vest.
You know, on this evening, we only had about an hour and a half, I think it was, hour and 45 minutes to shoot. I had to be back to work the next morning, and just had other stuff to attend to the next day. I couldn't stay up too late or stay out too long. But it was a fun trip. We had brought 2 barrels with us. The second barrel we used just for measuring some of the bigger fish that we shot, to weigh them later on to see what we came up with. And we ended up with some nice ones. Again, sheephead, dogfish, nice goldfish, and a couple of carp that were in the 20-pound range. Well, I wish all of you a damn good day, or at least try like hell. I always say there is only one today. It is up to you to make it meaningful. I hope you have a fulfilling life. Take care. Bye.